my previous setup where the feet aren't constrained, and so it's just rotation, so you can see how the feet like aren't exactly aligned, and I kind of clip through. Can't remember if this version was updated. This might use the old legs. Yeah, these are the old, like just using the IK legs. They twist and kind of like twist awkwardly without using the constraint system. So for this final, or rather the most recent iteration, this bone is looking at this bone, and then this bone is looking at this one, and they have equal weighting of this, I guess, shin segment here, so they're looking at each other, but yet they are able to freely, like, part ways, if that makes any sense. And for the final challenge I'd like to share is the voice mod. At first I tried many different programs that were made for voice modification, and they didn't give me the results that I would have liked, or they were expensive and I didn't want to pay for them. So I ended up using Vcv Rack. It is a software synthesizer that is free. You can find it on Google if you Google Vcv Rack. And so it's like it's a somewhat simple synth that I made myself that just modulates my voice in somewhat of a mechanical sense. I asked nearly a dozen people how it sounded while making it, so that I could be as clear as I could be while still trying to sound synthetic. I believe the output is mostly my actual voice, while most of the synthesized stuff is a little bit suppressed under that. People say it sounds fine. Some people say it doesn't. I don't know. I'm always iffy on it. So the way that I'm not speaking for moments is because VCV Rack has latency after a while. Like after even a minute, there'll be a little bit of latency. So I made a small batch program that will close VCV Rack after about 2 minutes, then try to instantly reopen it, but there is that downtime of opening VCV Rack, and it performs a little beep a few seconds before then, so I can prepare to stop talking. And I guess I hit the 10-minute mark, so that's about it for what I want to say. There were a few questions, and if anyone has feedback, go ahead.
Table's got something.
Are people raising their hand? I
think it's Table.
Yeah.
I keep thinking that the attention.
Table, you thumbs up or you?
VCV Rack
Oh.
is really good.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Yes.
One thing I didn't really comment on is that I noticed you have the visings interact by an animation, so every time you speak, parts of your body glow. That's something that a lot of avatars don't use. Is that something that you caught on to for the Avatar 3.0 stuff, or?
Yeah, Avatar 3. Yeah, Avatar 3 is wonderful. I love it so. I'm just using the speaking parameter. I have it go through a small animation loop of quickly turning on, but then somewhat quickly fading out. But if I speak again while it's fading out, it'll instantly go back to being bright again. So it tries not to miss when I'm talking, but it's. I haven't tested it much. I don't look in mirrors all that often and just talk to myself. But yeah, the oh, it's so wonderful. Before, when I was making this before Avatar 3, the only thing that I had to since the lens was a material at that point, the only thing that I could show off that I was speaking was to make the light kind of bigger to give the impression that it was getting brighter. Um, uh, and while I kept that around, I also made the eye and then the small glowing segments of the body kind of like brighten just a tad. Though since I can now brighten the top of this, I guess made it a little canon that instead of just becoming brighter, it kind of expands a little bit like some gross speaking module. Yeah, yeah, Avatar 3 print. Yeah. I guess that's it for the glowy bit.
You talked about
If no one has anything else.
This is
Mhm.
really
Constraints
cool,
that you
man.
learned for this avatar, or did you know constraints before you went developing this? Because that can be its own technical topic.
I had an idea of how they worked, but I hadn't used them until this avatar, so it was a ton of trial and error. I first used constraints on the camera because it uses a dynamic bone to smoothen out the jitteriness of both the VR tracking and my shaky hand. So it uses a constraint to try to write that. Oh, and the drone uses a like parent constraint to constrain it to a dynamic bone. But then with the legs, it was much more of a hassle because I had to figure out like how to keep the leg on like a certain up rotation so it wouldn't like twist and fold when it gets to a certain point. It's quite a hassle to get used to, but after a few hours, it makes sense.
Thank you for sharing.
Yeah.
Avatar makes me want to do full body stuff for some reason.
Do it.
Yeah.
Thing off on you.
You see how much I dance and jump around. Yeah, so I guess that's it for me. The next person up to share their avatar would be Shadow River. So if you would like to share, go ahead.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
So
Hello.
I was planning to say
Someone
something
set up the voice
else
thing?
originally. Exactly.
We can't set it up,
Is-
unfortunately. The button's broken in this build.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, just get closer, I guess.
I click on you to turn user volume up. That's all. That works.
Okay, I was planning to show something
Favorite.
else originally, but I want to work on it a little bit more, so I should show something smaller. First of all, it's based out of not my model. It's VRChat made by Pompon-san. If it's specially made for music VRChat too, the chambers thing. It's actually a shader because I'm shader guy, so I made screen space. I need to reset it. Yeah. Screen space, Grapplers, Wireframe Shader. Yeah, and it's public, you can clone it. Yeah.
That looks cool.
Yeah, so it's and you can. There's a lot of like fancy stuff from VRChat. If you go, but there's a wireframe options which controls the shader itself. So it's a screen space. It's calculated in screen space. So one thing about benefit of this is that the lines are the same weight regardless of
I'm just
distance or
watching
scale.
very much slowly.
Yeah, you
as
can
people
see it if
change
you
their
set it on
avatar.
invert. If you set it to invert, you can see that because the white parts start to disappear.
Well, apparently the fucking
So
avatars that's a fucking broken can't even look at them.
Wow. Language.
Yeah, you can disable grab pass, but Z-Fright is on, so it's a little bit buggy. So you can see the fact is a grab pass. It makes it so you don't see the wireframes. It's actually based off PCKZ logo. It's inspired by that.
Look at
I
me.
made it especially for that because I know Ran was working on it. So I also made it. Mokuri version too, but I thought the yeah, also made Mokuri. Let's say Mokuri. Let's say Mokuri also have a luminance control. I ran out of parameters on VRChat, so you can make a black.
That's cool.
I like how you can disable the transparency on it.
Yeah, because I thought it might be like some people like it aesthetically to not be transparent. Yeah, yeah. So if you go to chambers, yeah, favorite that, and you can rave VRChat there or Mokuri. Yeah. There's nothing much of it than that. Yeah. There's also a fade effect,
It's nice.
so you can exactly do this kind of effect too. Because it's actually create a gradients on triangle by heights, and by that I can draw lines. And using instead of using wall space, it's using screen space, because in wall space it kind of deforms the lines. So yeah, so the effects I kind of like how it adapts.
Yeah.
Might update it because I kind of also rushed it before music we get started. Yeah. You cannot see the sign on the sideboard. I guess that's it for what I have to say. Any questions? Next time I'm gonna have more fancy things to show. It's kind of ripped off from that, so it's kind of preview. I want to work on it because there's still stuff I need to add to it. Yeah. So next time I'm gonna show something more fancy.
Do you have any plans on releasing the shader code?
Maybe. I'm not sure yet.
That would be cool. Yeah.
Or no?
Okay, I will think about it.
That would be cool to release, yeah.
I'm not like I yet need, because I don't usually release my stuff, so I need to get like used to it.
I got a question. Just at least I'm taking S1.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't have a question, but I have feedback. Like, I really find it cool that you have like this whole like courtesy thing going on. Like, it's really cool that it's like wireframe. But like, the only question I'm having is that is anyone else having any like avatar stats problems? Like, I'm trying to like go through it, and it's like I go down, and it like teleports me back up again. Like, I can't read it. Like with
I'm
any.
pretty sure it's a VRChat bug.
Yeah. It's just a VRChat bug.
VRChat having UI issues?
Okay.
No way.
This game's flawless.
Old UI bug.
Oh yeah, no, I think it's probably just a bug because it's working fine for me.
Shaders are not italized like generated pixels, so if you go far, it kind of starts to jitter. That's normal with shaders, so as you apply your own like anti-aliasing to the shader.
Achievement lags? Impossible.
Ooh. Fancy.
Fax has lags?
Hi, great everyone! Ribbon crashed.
Yeah, because
Oh no.
Okay,
this is my event now.
It's a substitute over here.
I'm taking over. Okay.
Oh, Ribbon!
Ribbon.
Please crash on Ribbon.
I think on the list was next.
Wow, okay, I see.
I think it's some. Who is?
No, how dare you get back up there!
Keep was next.
Let's wait for Ribbon.
I don't know.
Hold on, guys. Just quiet for a second. I'm taking care of it.
Wait for Ribbon.
Make wireframe.
How do you guys like it? Yeah, favorite go to chambers. Yeah, Lad was working on the card. The kind of processor I made this for kind of.
Maybe if we all become Ribbon, we can summon Ribbon.
Oh my god, I'm lagging.
That was the goal.
Ribbon's in a circle. Give him the circle.
Summon the Ribbon.
Okay, how about this, guys? Guys, quiet please for a second. So who was on the list? that would like to go right now, and then we will
Peep's
just
next.
bypass them. Peep is next?
Next, and then I'm after Peep.
Yeah.
Okay, come on, Peep.
Yep.
Yeah, because I think
No,
I
you got
clicked the
this, Pete.
order from who was on here originally, and then anybody else that just stepped up kind of been added
Oh
afterwards.
no, the order up on there is not synced at all. It's different for almost everybody.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, then who's after Blue? Because it's just Shades,
It doesn't matter, guys.
Ribbon.
Just let's get someone going, and then if we're wrong, whatever, we'll skip them when we reach them in Ribbon's list.
Alright.
Alright, I made this avatar a while ago, and it doesn't have much because I'm a stinky little caveman who can't think of anything to do with 3.0. I promise I'll have something cooler by next month. But this one's kind of important, it's 2 avatars, but they're just simple head swaps between the both of them. And a bit of a color palette change as well.
Oh, I love the
I'll have
Sody
something
bits.
cooler to share in like a month's
It's
time.
cool.
This looks very optimized.
I dig your style, man.
It is very. It's not even mine. That's why I'm showing it. No, I made it, but it's not my style. Essentially, an artist I followed on Twitter on his alt account where he would post little sketches, drew the Geometry Dash dude in this kind of style, and I just thought it was simple enough that I would model it, and I did. He's got a bunch of expressions, can pull out a mic, because I'm pretty sure the inspiration for the design was from Friday Night Funkin'.
Oh, nice.
Getting freaky on Friday night, Jim.
If I can remember what the expression menu was, peace would make a happy face, a point would be a squint, fist would pull out the mic, and yeah, it was open hand that would do a shocked little face.
Oh my.
But this is where the second avatar comes into play. He made, like, following after that, a couple days later, he made another version of the character using the in-game customization as a basis. So I also made that. It's pretty much the same. It's got similar expressions. But the mic is smaller because I made the shape key wrong. And it's got a bit of a rim light.
Oh, Pete.
That's about it.
Bop, bop,
I promise I'll have something cooler.
Love it. It's great.
It's wonderful, Peep.
Thank you, Peep.
Love your style. Love your style.
Don't stick your hand in my face.
Geometric styles, Moxie.
So I've got the list now. Oh, hello. Yes, Blue Aces, you are up. Thank you.
I'll take you. I'll take you on. I'll win. I'm bigger than you. Hi guys. I make avatars. It was really cool one I made like 2 days ago. It's I don't know if you've seen it before. It's this really cool one.
Oh, don't touch me there. This is my no-no square.
Nothing was sick.
It's clonable. You can use it whenever you want. Favorite it if you want to. Like.
How rare is that one?
This one's the rarest.
Rarer than you think. Brush costume with otter face on.
Wow, look at all these guys. This is the most people I've ever seen using my avatar ever.
Otter faces inside of
Cinnamon tail?
Wait.
No, it's just a
Wait,
tail.
but how is that the rarest when this one's rare?
I don't want to wear that.
Okay, shut the fuck up. That one's gonna show me off. Okay, I actually do have an avatar to show. I just wanted to do the brush meme because, like, how could I not do the brush meme? I made a Miku because Miku is an icon.
Whoa!
Oh, wow. I can make a Miku.
Yes.
I like how it looks like.
If only. Look at this one.
Yep. The eye shader looks at you depending where you are. It's pretty cool. It's broken in mirrors. I'm gonna get it fixed. Like Peep, I'm a caveman. Can't do 3.0. brain dead. What can I say? So there's
Keep
nothing on
going.
it other than just it. Just
Oh,
it.
shader? Oh, that's something interesting.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Just
Yeah, I don't have a lot to say. That's it. Just want to do the
It's
brush
actually
thing,
kind of
really.
okay, just that-
Just want to do the brush
Can we all
thing.
dance?
It's just
You
it's all
dance.
good, dude.
so it's fixed points.
Get on stage!
Look at
Make
Rico.
a dance! Woo!
Yeah, that's it. I don't know who's next.
Yeah, alright, so on my list here, we have Shader that, but they said they would like to show a world, but I am going to say that... Shader, are you okay if we push you more towards the end, just so we don't have to, like, run around?
My community meetup is in an hour, so I don't know.
What?
Okay, well, would you be able to show the avatars, or without going to the world?
Yes, yes, I could, but I would prefer to go for another meetup if I can't show my world, because there is pictures of the community, all the avatars and everything, so it would be better if it's if I can show the world.
Yeah, I was gonna say, tomorrow is the world one.
Yes, but it's all about avatars because that's what I do.
Well, it's the same thing that the other guy the other day.
I mean, it should be fine. Peep showed off their avatar while
Yeah.
last meetup.
Yeah,
Okay.
don't worry about
Just
it.
go there.
Yeah,
Hang
and
on.
there's more people gonna be.
What's the file size of the world? Like, would it be convenient for everyone to load in?
Oh, it's 15 megabytes, I think, and the world is for 40 people.
I've been working on a
Here, I'll
hopefully
If you show it tomorrow, if it's a world.
I say it's go tomorrow. Yeah.
Crazy ass.
I need to buy a new one. I can't believe I broke
one
it.
of your avatar. To any of them.
Ready, so... Do we have a sumo cow here? Perfect.
Sumo cow.
Sumo cow.
Okay, first I'd like to give a thanks to everyone who helped set this up. I've always enjoyed the world meetups, but always been a lot more interested in making characters and avatars, and it's been great fun seeing what everyone else has done, and gives me a chance to show off what I've done. And getting up here, it's something I need a lot of practice at. So before I switch to the avatar and show it off, I want to give a story. Don't worry, I'll keep it quick. So a while ago, I got my VR headset, really impressed. I got into VRChat to see what all the fun was about, and just the whole everything community made sparked my imagination. So decided to download some avatars, customize them, but what I really wanted was something I built, my own, from the ground up. So dusted off my decade-old Blender skills, built a model, got it into Unity, got it into VRChat, and it sucked. I had all sorts of big ideas for it, and I couldn't get any of them to work. So I browsed the internet, bashed my head against the wall, and eventually just gave up. It was too much. But,
Yes.
a few months later, after the stench of failure had wafted away, I got a second round of inspiration. New ideas, new avatar, but second verse, same as the first. Just too much to get working. Just couldn't figure out how to get it to work. Gave up. A few weeks later, though, third round of inspiration. So, Blender, Unity, VRChat, got it in there. Third time, still didn't work. But worked on it. By now, a ritual of searching the internet, banging my head, but banging my head, I must have knocked something there, right? Because one by one, all the problems, I started to find solutions and got it working all the way to the point where it's even better than I first expected. So without further ado, let me show off what I've been calling Chatbot 3, because I'm terrible at names.
Ooh, that's cool.
Damn.
Oh, wow.
Oh wow.
Oh. Ooh.
I like
So,
it. Really?
inspiration for this came from a lot of the other robot avatars I've been seeing at the meetup. I just had a level of detail that I'd never really done before in modeling, mostly because when I learned how to model, it was for the Unreal Engine, and I mean like the first Unreal Engine. And for that, let me tell you, the restrictions were, well, they make the restrictions on Quest avatars and worlds look pretty generous. So, went into Blender, just build a model paying no attention to the poly count, eventually scale it back down to get something that was sane for VRChat. Learned how to make a normal map to get a lot of the detail back in. And to really show off the detail, I'll need to do a quick, completely safe for work stripping. And
I already noticed that your voice is lighting up every time you speak.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
Okay.
one of the big things I want to show off.
How
I got
much would
the
that be
whole.
worth? I want it.
This
I
core
wanna
now
make this
belongs
clear.
to me.
That is a amazingly clean occlusion map. The inside of your avatar has better lighting than like 70% of VRChat worlds.
It's
Yeah.
actually no occlusion map.
Actually, yeah, it looks pretty cool.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I baked it all in.
Blue.
I baked the light map in Blender and put it into an emission channel.
That's a roundabout way.
Yeah,
of
you
doing
could
it.
do that.
Okay.
Yeah, so got a nice, not having to render another real-time light,
Doesn't your core do that?
and a good old Avatar 3.0 allowing the whole thing. Avatar 3.0 also helped out getting the eyes to work. Also happy because I got a good kind of 2D big eye look without getting a big bulging bug eyes that I've had in some of the previous stuff I worked on. Oh, and last but certainly not least is all the constraints I got on this. There's a couple simple ones all throughout the avatar, but most complex ones are here in the shoulders, and that's been something I've been working on for months, trying to get these to, or I was trying to get these sort of things working from very first avatar I tried, and only now just got them to actually work. So lots of bones in there, all sorts of constraints, rotation, got the actuators there for look at constraints and seeing them move.
Yeah.
And that's beautiful to me. Look in a mirror and watch for hours as I just pump the actuators. Oh, and one last thing. Let me get my pants back on. And
Context is
still in progress, but learning how to weight paint. Because every robot needs to accessorize.
Preach.
They just change the colors.
Weight paint is pain.
Oh yeah.
Wait,
Oh, really is good. I really like the lights in the chest when you raise your arm.
Oh yeah.
I like the
That's
shading on the sides of the hood. Like it's always seems to change when you.
Battery's calling, maybe.
Sorry, my nose running. When you like rotate your head.
Oh yeah. It's at least for now. I'm just running the standard shader with some textures I threw together in Substance Painter, which is a little bit of a pain to use, but it's so much more powerful than any other texturing programs I've touched.
Is it a specular setup or is it a standard shader?
Runs the metallic one.
Metal. Okay.
Yes, a normal
Yeah.
standard.
Yeah.
We could use a double-sided standard so you can have the backface calling for the inside of the clothing.
Oh, the folks got the what is it? I forget the name, but it's basically a double-sided standard that you can find on the Unity store for free. Cicada, something like that.
Nice.
So.
All right. Is that it?
That's it for me. Any more comments or questions?
That's my applause for you, dude.
Thank you for letting me know.
Very cool.
It's really nice.
Robots are dope.
Yeah, it's nice.
Thanks.
That's awesome.
All right, awesome. So,
okay.
Yeah, if we could all just get off the stage real quick to make room for Arishan. Or Shane.
Oh, I'm already on the stage. That works out well. All right, bye, people.
You're tiny and cute.
Yeah, I am kind of tiny. I probably should pull myself up a little bit. There you go.
I love it.
So you can see it better.
Fly, little fox.
So yeah,
fly.
so.
It's like a little toy.
So this is my first public avatar. It's something that I kind of made for a few friends of mine. The idea was to have like a small plushie for people who are like people I'm trying to like help out. It's like something more comforting to be around. So yeah, it didn't. Sorry, yeah.
Step away for a minute.
Together.
You can just delay me around and I'll probably
Luckily, this avatar was pretty straightforward to make. I mean, you could probably see that 90% of this is just me taking cylinders and squishing them. But yeah, I'm planning on adding a few more features to this. To this. Eventually, this will have a ragdoll mode, so everything becomes dynamic bones. So. They can flop around, people can like react like a stuffed animal. Thank you.
Especially roles you can pick up other people. The ragdoll effect actually really well.
Well, yeah, it's definitely been a lot of fun to play with. People love the little small nub hands.
Yes. It's my weakness.
Being included by new play.
Let's see. What else do I have?
Yeah, you're getting
I
included by
tried
your own
to
self.
use a really high quality texture on it because I figured people would get really close to this avatar, and I wanted to have that really nice like cloth kind of feel to it. Let's see. Yeah, it has a little dynamic tail on it. Flop around, and I put a little tag on it too, just to give it more of a stuffed animal look. And I think that's
Maybe a
pretty much
scarf.
it.
Maybe a scarf would work nicely with it. Like a tiny woven scarf.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the idea. I should write that down. And if you
Just
get
an
the right
idea.
height, it looks like it's sneaking around.
Yeah.
It's a very simple avatar. There's not much I could share about it.
Might want
Ain't nothing wrong with
It's
that.
really
Might
nice.
want to encourage
Don't
world
worry.
authors to change their camera clip settings so that you can actually see your arms.
Oh yeah, that's an issue.
I noticed that when I was scrolling in it, I could see flip the floor.
That's a world thing. The only thing you could reasonably do is just make your
Oh.
avatar bigger.
Yeah.
Oh man, I need.
Say you turbo off me.
That's a good thing. I need to fix it on my world then. Yeah, thanks for telling me that, man. I was wondering why I was
Use
happening.
one sphere world toolkit.
Yeah, then
Alright,
you
thank
see
you.
Walt, in the word description there's a reference camera. You put camera and that camera becomes like a settings of camera of the wall. And you change the view plane.
No, what day is it?
You shrink it so it's closer to
I'm
the
turning
camera.
30 in 20 days.
Alright.
Happy birthday.
Also, I'm in like the early stages of making this, so I would love any suggestions.
That was my point.
Heck yeah.
I want this to be the best
if you're doing
avatar.
3.0 stuff, I think a cool thing to have would be a color change. Because like, if it's all one simple color, it wouldn't be super difficult to set that up. There's a tutorial made by Fitbox that's like 1 minute long, and you could set that up to make the
Oh
orange
yeah,
color
like a
change.
hue changer.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Just like a slider on the radial menu.
Yeah, since the rest is black and white. Yeah, that
How
should
about
work out
putting
really well.
little threads into the eyes to make them seem like buttons?
Oh yeah. Well, the thing is, there is threads there, but I made them the black is black as long with the buttons, so I kind of messed up on that. That's including one of my fixes.
Yeah, white color.
Oh yeah, I
would
forgot
be
to
nice.
say where I got the idea from. It was from the movie The Little Prince. The main character, the girl has a plush that looks very similar to this.
Huh.
People are just creeping onto the stage.
Okay.
See.
This is an event that people show.
Oh yeah, that's a
exploration show off their avatar. The Fox avatar is being shown off right now. And...
Kind of want to see
It's
how the full
great.
body
It's
reacts.
great in full body. Not very good.
My trackers are right here.
Yeah.
My trackers are right
But
over
it's
here.
Yeah, my
Oh
tracker's
no,
over
the
here.
standing on the
Your
feet.
feet are like really big.
The feet standing, oh no.
I'll come right there, Moxie.
Hey.
Problem is, I have an engineering background, so I've been doing purely hard modeling, and then this is my first soft model, so I have to learn skinning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The bug where you get
Yeah, if you want to do the color change thing, there's like a 1 minute tutorial, literally like it's 60 seconds long, made by a guy called Sitbox. Really cool
Alright.
tutorial.
So cute.
Blender has inner
Right.
pressure, one of the physics simulator, which actually is pretty interesting to do fabric. But it's not easy though. It's pretty complex. But it's still.
Sadly, I'm not a Blender user. I use Maya.
Oh. Yeah.
Do you have any plans to make
YouTube
yours
for Maya.
That's what I've been raised on. What's
It's
that?
allowed.
Do you have any plans to make yours floppy a little bit?
Yeah, this needs so much, not too much, but like, this needs a lot more dynamic bones in it.
Oh yeah.
There's gotta be more stuff animal-like.
Tiny brushes on the end of the ears.
So cute.
Not great.
Yeah.
Why is this so fun? I don't understand.
Very cool.
Bullshit. Seems like
Who's up next?
Is there any more questions before we move on, or?
Sorry, Lou.
Turtle has some.
My bad.
I
Yeah,
have
any more
one more.
questions?
I love it. Excuse me, I have only one thing to say. You are a genius, okay? This is the most adorable shit I've ever seen. And I'm so happy just being in it. Can I favorite this for a while?
Oh,
Yes,
this is
please
without the
do.
phone. Nice.
Thank you.
Public.
Many people who want
There's
this is
so much
possible.
more detail inside you.
I want people to have stuffed animals to make other people happy. It's my dream. Also, little fireworks are going off in my head because of how many people are foxes right now. Sorry, I'm pretty excited right now.
Yeah.
Alright.
For you, man.
Alright, awesome.
I think that's everything.
You think you probably saw something
Thank you,
similar in
guys.
a different game, Garry's Mod?
Has been rushed, so we don't know.
Alright, Tori,
Oh,
you're up.
Like initial
I'm up? Oh, crap.
Sorry, we have to pay attention.
Oh boy.
No,
Tori, go, go.
Just you see, he doesn't have hand movement, so you can like unscrew the lenses
It is a
and sell them
spider,
for 10
although-
bucks
Thank you.
on the black
I
I
market.
wasn't actually sure what I was going to show off. I was thinking about it the whole time people were going up. So I decided I'm just going to show off a handful of different stuff, starting with this.
Okay.
I'm going to make this, I'm allow cloning now. I made this temporarily public so people can kind of get a baseline of what I do with my avatar work. I like to experiment and do neat stuff with avatars, like constraints and whatnot. So a lot of that work, a lot of the stuff I'm showing off kind of samples that sort of work. Shinda here has a arm locking system where you can kind of move her different arms and lock them in different places. And that's kind of a fun thing, as well as a basic expression system, a few different faces. In my general
Oh, I
work
see what
includes,
you
like, 4
mean. You
different
can like
expressions you
choose
can
what
mix
arms
and
you wanna.
Yeah. It's designed with VR in mind, so it's a little more limited on desktop, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm usually in VR, but today I decided to do desktop, so I can't really test out the arms.
And feel free to interrupt me and ask questions. I thrive off of interaction. It makes things a little easier for me.
I noticed when I am fully extended and let the knees twist in a bit.
Yeah,
you're doing
there's
the
some
PT
minor issues with that. The model was made by a good friend of mine. Most of my work is on the technical side. I don't really do much modeling myself.
Okay.
So a lot of my work is implementing it into VRChat and doing unique and cool stuff with that. So Shinda's kind of my baseline for that here.
How are the
so it's a
facial
good starting
expressions?
point. What was that?
How are the facial expressions? I can't really look at them myself.
Oh.
I
kinda
don't think
just-
there are any.
Yeah.
They're on
It
the
should be
radio
working.
menu.
They are in the
Yeah, they're on the
menu.
radio
Yeah,
menu in the
they
top
look
side, into the top
good.
left, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you. Well, unless there's more questions on her, I may as well hop over to some of my other stuff here. This is also I made temporarily public, but there's some minor bugs with it. This is more of an application of shaders and stencils. I don't know how much experience other folks have with stencils. And there's a neat thing where in the radial
Yeah, it's
menu
a
there's a
stencil
toggle
shader.
so you can change the body you see on your body. So if you run around the different pillars, you'll see different versions of the model. I do recommend showing it on people that don't have that enabled.
That is actually insane.
That's classic.
Yeah. In the radio menu, there's a toggle that lets you change what body you see when you look down. There's a bit of a bug in that it's not really designed to be used with multiple people.
Yeah, I
So
see
if
the
you look at
stencils
someone
are
else-
cutting each other from the avatars.
Yeah, because the way the self-revealer works is it's a plane constrained in front of you because of the and it's revealing everything that's in front of it. That's why you're able to see your body when you look down. And since it's popping up on other people as well, it creates bugs.
I just noticed another bug, by the way.
What's that?
Standing about half, if you look about halfway through, I can still see some of the other, like, this panel here, I can still see some of that on this side, looking from this angle. If you get what I mean.
I think I can kind of understand that. I'd have to fidget around with
Like
it more to be
when I
100%
look from
certain.
here, I see that one skin. When I look from here, I see the other. When I look at this one, I can partially see your other skin still.
That's because
Okay,
of
that's
the
probably an
stencils
issue
from
with the way I
more
have the
of the
plane set.
avatars.
That
Oh
might
yeah,
also
I
be a
see
factor.
Kill Club.
When there's a lot of them running around, it creates issues because stencils interact weird when you get too many around.
Yeah, it's going burr.
Yeah.
Unless you're okay with
Clear this
spaghetti
plank.
code, it's hard to manage having them stack.
There you go.
Yeah, for
Unclear
sure.
this plank.
Let's see. What else can I show off
Are you
here?
on the community meetup Discord?
I am on the Discord, although I don't interact very much. I'm a bit of a lurker.
Okay.
And I don't really need... Since I'm working on weekends usually, I don't really am able to make it to the meetups.
Can I DM you?
Sure.
Okay. It's you will have the same name there?
Yeah, Shoryo Tori.
Okay, thank you.
You want in the Discord?
Yeah, sure.
I may as well show off one of my more technical things. This one is not public because it's rated very poor for very obvious reasons in a moment. And I don't think letting people clone this in a room of like 40 people is a good idea. Let's see how long it takes to load on my end.
Thank you.
38 people.
So what they say though?
Creepy.
Oh,
That's a little bit creepy.
Why ain't it loading?
The avatar stats aren't.
That's a lot of bones.
Because you were doing an animation in the last avatar.
Lots
you need
of
to go
bones
back
and
to
lots
the
of
avatar and
polys,
undo the animation
yeah.
and go back to
A lot of
Oh, really?
bones, a lot of polys because you're duplicating a body.
They're all a real one. What are you talking about?
whatever animation you were
Sorry,
doing.
I'm
you have
having
to do
local
that
loading
manually.
issues at the moment.
Or do an SDK to avatar, do an emote, and then.
Here we go. I'm back in Shinda now, so I can switch back to this hopefully.
Oh, there you go.
Here we go.
Oh,
There you go.
Wait, you can leave behind some of the bodies?
yeah, one of them's not working.
Yeah, I might have to reset some stuff. There we go.
Oh wait, there you go.
There you go.
Yeah, this is this is constraints taken to its logical extreme.
Oh.
These are all different meshes and constrained and whatnot, and I can lock them in place.
Wow.
As manual,
That's
as well as
pretty
manually
cool.
control their position around me.
That's actually pretty cool.
That is really
Seems very unoptimized.
Calm down with the technical stuff.
Optimization was a second thought on this because the entire idea of this project was just to see if I could do it.
The only way to honestly use a more optimized model to stop it depends, and there's nothing about this that screams to me like it would be absolutely terrible.
Yeah, I think the same thing. Not completely unoptimized.
There's not. You can't do much about things. It's like it's optimized as it can be.
Send this to
to
Warnion to advertise his cars.
The polygons. But a lot of work went into like this uses the vising parameters. Since these are 3 different meshes, I had to use the parameters versus the normal vising system to make all 3 of them talk. What else can I bring up here? This is kind of already built onto it. Tails controllable. That's something I put on some other avatars I worked on at some point. Anything else? This is something I can't really show off. I just can tell you that it's a thing. I actually have a camera system set up so I can switch between the heads locally.
Oh wow.
Okay. So yeah, like right now I'm in the right body right now. And then I can usually just swap between them. Pat you? Which one said that? You?
Which one?
That takes a lot of jumping through the menu to make work. Yeah, I could do that.
Yes. That happens when I did it my ears.
Try to guess which one's the real Tory.
They're all fake, obviously.
Sorry, what was that?
Can you angle yourself? Like one of them face that way, one of them face that way.
So I can't. I can lock one in a different direction, but angling them and controlling them at the same time is an issue because of the way constraints work. They always gotta be like doing the same thing at once. Like, for example, this arm bone always has to be rotating that way. You can't like tell it to rotate in the similar direction in a different direction, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, I can't control them and angle them in different ways. That's something you could maybe do with like stencils, or not stencils, shaders, words, English. Use the English language. But since this is constraints and just going all the way out with that, that's just unfortunately not something I think you can do at this time.
I have a question.
What was that?
Have you ever tried to work with the constraint with the weight, which is not 1?
Yes, in fact, I was one of the things I wanted to bring up here.
Because I have issues with that.
Since you brought, this is a good opportunity to bring this guy up. This is one of my public. This is one of my public avatars. There's a minor bug with the wrists that I'm still experimenting with figuring out. But your question with constraints is this has a noodle arm system using constraints.
Okay. Does it work on a mirror?
Ooh, that's really cool.
On a mirror? Could you clarify what you mean by that?
I'm using the same system for something I can't show, and I have sync issues with the mirror. The mirror in VRChat doesn't show the right angle.
I can't say I've run into an issue like that. My experience, this works fine in mirrors.
There are plenty of bugs with constraints and mirrors. It's a known thing.
What is Spin supposed to do in this avatar? Oh, I see what Spin is supposed to do.
Shade.
That's not so much a
Is it on the head bone by any chance?
a thing to do with the noodle arm system and the way it's set up.
Okay,
It's a minor bug overall, so
I have the same thing with
still trying to figure out
constraints,
how
but
to
it's
fix that.
specific to the head bone.
One of
That's
the
because the
solutions
head
I
bone
thought
gets
was like a
scaled down.
constraint system, but then you're gonna have issues with the hands or where your actual hands are.
It's not.
Okay, just wanted to check.
So I'm still figuring that out.
Let's see.
I was happy enough with the way the arms bend to begin with that I was okay with the minor wrist issue. This is a good opportunity to show off the stuff with radio menus, the smile's actually controllable with the radio menu on this guy, so you can kind of just put it where you want. And then a toggle there with the eye whites. Spin.
Oh god.
Spin to win!
Oh god, what's he doing?
Yeah.
To motorboat mode.
Anything else I can show off? Where's the snake? There's the snake.
Aren't we late for the meetup?
Got 40 minutes.
Another good example of radial menus is also as well as some fun use of dynamic bones.
Oh yeah, it is. I never noticed that.
This is awesome.
Not exactly built to be optimized, but I think it pays off with the snake tail. There's actually a collider on like foot level that keeps the tail from sinking through the ground.
Yeah.
Oh,
and I figured.
Wait, how
dynamic
actually?
bones
How
are,
do you have that set up?
Yo, Tori,
I need that for this
5
tail.
more minutes.
That's plenty of time, Ribbon.
New people that make
So,
show off the
were you asking about the collider?
You go on stage.
Yeah, because I need that for my tail. You see mine goes through the floor.
It's just a really big collider that's set up below the avatar, and since it's so large, it's not going to go through it. It's essentially acting as like a portable floor for the avatar, if you will. So.
Did you
I think
place
that's
it
the best way to
inside the
describe
mesh?
Is
Is that what you did? The collider?
No, it's just below. It's just like at foot level and below, and it's just a big collider, so it can't go through.
Put it on the avatar?
where?
Where'd you attach it to?
I have to think back on that. It's probably
on the
just
body?
I'll just take your.
it's probably just the armature or the body. It's probably just the armature that I have it attached to.
Okay.
So yeah,
I'm not sure it matters that much.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought
just
if
a
you
cool
put it on the
application.
armature, it moves with your body, but if you put it on the mesh, it doesn't move with the body, so it stays on the ground.
Wait, what do you say?
Food on MIDI, open beta, just dropped.
I love that show.
Food on MIDI, open beta. Not a drill.
So do I.
Yeah, the hood's controllable with the radio menu. That's a fun thing. And you got expressions.
I love that show.
My has-been stuff's public. There's a world for all of it. It's not too hard to find, I think. I can show people if they really want to know where it is later.
No, probably not. I have to wake up early tomorrow. I did buy a new game.
I got like 3 minutes left, so
if you like indie games,
I just stop off on this fellow.
You got plenty of time. You got plenty of time.
Any of you ever experienced really bad stilt legs?
No. But
oh my god, it's angel dust!
Yeah.
Double the arm. That is the perfect design.
And of course, this has the arm lock system built in. So.
Oh yeah, the arm locking system. I see it right here again.
Yeah. Ooh, and post-processing update. That's good.
Oh, nice. Good game, isn't it? I've also been getting back into Factorio.
So there's more has-been stuff, but I'm short on time, so I'm not going to jump through it too fast. I think that's all I can really say in the time I got. Any questions for anything I showed off here or whatnot?
Hey, could you two wolf boys over there quiet down?
Yeah, sorry.
or at least bring your conversation to the back.
No, I get it. Sorry.
No worries.
Am I out of time?
But yeah, Tori's. Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you for all this time. I'm gonna get off the stage now.
Put your controllers together.
Yeah, man.
Okie. The next person. Can everyone hear me all right? I had to jump on my quest.
Yes.
Yes.
You're good.
Okay.
You're fine. Yeah.
The next person is John R. Hall.
Oh, that's me. That's me.
Hello.
First of all, this is my other avatar that I made it since last month. It's called John the Other. That was my name, and this is the other. Well, I would like to special thanks to Shade the band over here because he did an amazing job making it other avatars and odd ears.
Oh.
And I me, I choose my persona. I got a base version which is cost $40. I'm not wearing any t-shirt not just yet, but I'm still gonna buy the DLC t-shirt which is cost $15. And on Halloween I'm gonna get a zombie otter which is cost $12. And well, actually I got it it's the same ones that I got some dance moves. We got emotes here.
Yeah, show us those moves.
Heck yeah, man! Custom dance, beautiful.
Well, I'm not actually I'm a male because I don't have any boobs. I'm not a female.
Because that's how that works.
Wait, not an anime girl, I'm out of here!
Yeah, so I think there's another avatar that I got here. It was made by, this is called a Male Fox avatar. This is the base version. It was made by Julia Winterpaul. And I just bought it in a base version, probably $40. As you can see, I just already turned on the hair and the floof, which is I'm still working on the expressions. So I don't know. Still should be work on it in UNT. And
Yeah.
so later on, yeah.
You got any dance moves on this one?
Sure. This is the base version of Male Fox avatar that I could have, but I think you could clone the avatar if you want to, but I'm still not finished yet for making customize the expression. So if you want to, you could look it up to the gunworld.com, then go search for the avatars like male fox or male wolf avatar, and there's a female fox avatar as well. So if you want to get those on the website, there might be three versions here. One was in the base version that I already have, and the other one was complete version. No, not complete version. It was an expanded version, which is the cost $50, which includes the toggleable, which I am in the Fox right now. Because there's a complete version. That does not come in a Husky, which costs $55. Which I prefer the expanded version, but I will buy the avatar pretty soon. So that is why I'm still working on the Unity. So basically, I prefer. So yeah.
Yeah.
I think that is all for the avatars right now, but I'm still working on it for more later this year.
Okay.
Whoa! Thanks for showing.
Hey, man. Heck yeah, dude. Yeah.
I thought I recognized those avatar faces.
I love this honor.
So, what do you think, Shay?
Whoa.
Thank you for the advertising.
Yeah.
Yeah, what an advertisement. I feel if someone's going to show off an avatar by someone else and mostly just advertise, to save that for the next section, since it's a mostly more public version and it's not like the author, the creator sharing it. I don't know, that's something I just noticed. But yeah, the last person to show would be Smitten Kitten, for their avatar.
Hi guys. my first time ever doing this. Hello, I'm gonna show like 3 different ones I've made, like short, quick, easy. I like to make like either something cartoony or something like poly, and it's got little floaty bits. I love floaty bits because it's fun. So like this one, they're all old, and I've only made like one recently. But like, do you guys have like animations and avatar sounds on and stuff? There's nothing like cancerous or anything. So the story behind this is that I love object heads for like years, and a friend sends me a VHS shader. I was like, oh, this is so cool, I gotta make a model based around it. So like, this was the result of that, like based off of those old 90s CRT TVs, the little cable fingers and stuff. That's like a little TV that came to life, and the tests, like the shaders and stuff, I did little things like this.
Oh, pretty cool.
That's nice. Are we watching the scary channels today?
It accidentally became like a Halloween model.
Mesmerizing.
Good. There we go. It accidentally became a Halloween model because I did it during like October of like 2019. I was like, well, I guess that's how it is. What else? There was actually no 4 models. I'll do quick, easy. Where is it? I gotta find it. So this is another one. How was it? What are those worlds where they've got booths and stuff? They show shaders and whatnot. They call it like VCats or something.
Virtual markets.
So there was one that was advertising artificial bloom shader. I was like, okay, again, I gotta make something based off of that, and this kind of like was the source of that. Basically, I just wanted to test that out, and again, I love little floaty bits.
I don't remember.
What else we got?
But,
This one I did yesterday. I was screwing around with a shader. I was like, oh cool, I made it look like Mercury. So I made like a little model. It's like a pot of sentient Mercury. I was like, okay, something simple, easy, without the wobble 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 wobble.
I don't hope anyone here is made out of aluminium.
I'll give you permanent brain damage. You want some?
Oh no. Hey Ribbon, are you made out of aluminium?
But here's
What?
the
Are you made out of aluminium?
No, it's Mercury.
Actually,
it's
to be honest,
Mercury, my guy.
Like
No, but I'm asking if Ribbon is made out of aluminium.
I'm actually the T1000 for the Terminator movie. What are you talking about? But this one right here, where is it? Let me find it. This one's a really old one from like 2018. Oh, here we go. I haven't made a model in a VR sculpting program in a long time. I've just done Blender. But like, this one was one of my favorite old ones. Let me know when I've loaded for you guys. This one. So, back in the day, I used to do Gaia Online, and I was like, oh man, I really want a model based off of that. So I tried to commission people to do it, and they were just lazy and they never got around to it. I was like, screw it, I'm gonna learn how to make models myself. And I ended up doing it myself, and I got like a little radical thing to go with it.
Yeah.
Well, they can't skateboard. Yeah, man!
There they go.
Yeah.
Smith and Kidden.
So that's pretty much it. Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, it says that on the back of your thing too. That's nice.
Yeah, it's in the back of my head. I forgot that I had that there. It's been so long. Okay. Guys, got any questions?
It's so
or?
personalized.
Thank you.
It's nice. I like it.
Thanks.
Yo, can I get a look at that rad skateboard again?
Sure.
Oh.
Got a little cat on there, a smitten kitten cat.
Radical.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Thanks. I'm gonna add you. You guys got any questions?
Hey, Fraser.
Anything? If not, that's fine.
Tell Yosta.
Pretty rad.
What modeling program did you use?
Yeah, will do.
This was Sculptor VR. Like back in the day, I did that.
Nice.
And like,
Nice.
it was there was a time where I had like to recover from surgery and I couldn't be in VR for like a month and a half, and I was like, screw it, I'm gonna teach myself how to make models in Blender, and that's I've just been doing it ever since there. So
there you go.
Just how it is.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
The fake bloom shader that you had was pretty nice.
Thank you. I love that shader so much. My favorite.
Yeah.
Next. Okay. Well, that's pretty much all I have to show. I have other models, I don't feel like showing them. So.
Understandable.
Alright.
Yee.
Gotta keep
Thanks,
for
guys.
next month.
Clap your controllers together.
Woo! Thanks for sharing, Spank.
Thank you.
Yay. Meow.
Zip some. Ah, who's that?
Hey, Snap, what's up, bud?
Wait, so did I not make it on the list, or?
Did. Hey, Snip.
Did you, were you...
Optics.
Oh, I didn't, no, you weren't on the list. I took a photo of it.
Maybe the list
you
was
can go if you
completely
like.
full.
Can it be?
This is the max limit.
Oh, totally. Yeah, I mean... Doesn't seem that bad for 2 more. So Table, you're next then.
Okay. Let's see.
Just gonna stare
You
at your avatar for a little bit.
and you. Okay, cool. Yeah. Hi. I'm gonna be a little rapid fire. Got a few things, I guess, cause why the hell not? First of all, may as well just pull out the utility if you are not already aware. Here you go.
Alright, think so.
Excuse me?
This is
What
the
is-
smallest avatar in VRChat, specifically engineered to take up as least space as possible.
I can't
I have more work. I'm gonna go into more detail about it eventually, but at this moment, I'm basically just hacking apart. I'm basically hacking apart the compiled build in Unity. But like, I'm not using Unity anymore. I'm just hex editing it and just stripping out whatever metadata doesn't need to explicitly be there and testing what VRChat actually does to break it. Right now, it's at 2 kilobytes. I can probably take it lower, and more work needs to be done.
Somebody pointed out.
Yeah, so fun hex editing stuff. This is
there
the smallest
anything?
avatar VRChat. If you need it
There's
for
nothing.
any,
There's literally nothing.
There is
it's
nothing.
less than nothing. It's less than
Are you
nothing.
basically, did you basically just make an atom? Are you just an atom?
No,
It's
there's
0
nothing.
polygons. There's literally nothing.
Make an avatar that doesn't have anything at that point.
It's not just nothing. I specifically
very
engineered the metadata to be less than nothing.
Thank you,
So,
Table. I'm happy
As
it's
in
called
physics,
Plank.
small in file size, and not
Optimized
things.
model.
So if you need like a good debug avatar, like I use this avatar when I do all my benchmarks, which you probably have seen on Twitter and whatnot. So like you have absolutely no bias. If you want to like get the performance of your world, you don't want any avatar bias. This is the best way to do it. So yeah, that's just for your consumption pleasure. Here you go. The ID is really easy to find. It's like 1 and then a bunch of zeros. So I mean, there you go. Let's see here. What could I do next?
Well, I really like to call it Plank like your world, because it is. So.
Like the avatar, baby. This is a fun one. This is a collaboration with. Is he still here?
Nothing right now.
Is he still here? I don't think he's still here. Constantine. Still have more work to do with the idle animation, but essentially, he modeled Marisa from Hollow Knight, and I took it and made it 3.0 and optimized the shit out of it, made it VRChat ready. More to do with the.
Love it.
Did I disable the bones for this? I think I disabled the bones for this.
The wings are a little off.
And like, yeah, I'm gonna have it so you can currently toggle like the song, which will idly play while you like walk around. You've got different 3.0 dance stuff. You know, you can sit there and infinitely point at people if you so desire. You can change the speed of everything but the default animations. Don't know why. Something with proxies. Probably just need to get them from Mixamo later. VRChat bugs are fun. And yeah, at some point I'm gonna have the wings idly moving. I'm gonna probably do some like Substance Painter stuff to like put little normal textures on stuff and make it nicer. But yeah, fun Hollow Knight. There you go. Next, it's a fun one. I'm just.
All right,
Oh,
let's
whoa.
go.
Oh god.
Hello there, Avatar creators and appreciators. It is me, the president of virtual reality, here to inform all of you of my amazing new debut, If you rock and roll, you get buff. If you use your analog fist gesture, you inflate. Isn't that quirky?
Oh, God.
Yes.
Oh, that's a good game.
I'm scared.
Everyone in the same.
Just by me post mildly
Very
distressing.
I come with amazing animations. It's all the same. I use the same controller basically. So you can have fun. Sit here. You can VRChat devs when they release an update on Friday. Bottom. Alright. So yeah, have fun. Public Worlds, great time. I oftentimes will get groups of like 15 to 20 people in these avatars, and we just go around Public Worlds, and we're like, "Hey everyone, what's up?" And it's done.
I actually have a
Okay.
question table.
And then,
Are those
you have a question?
avatars, is the animator modified compared to mine? Or...
No, it's just yours.
Okay,
It's just
yeah, I was
yours.
just wondering.
It's just yours.
That's good that
very
it just works out of the
Free
box.
database. Go.
Yeah, that's
Very
just
good.
what I
Works out
wanted
of
to
the
hear.
Okay. This last one is going to be a little fun. I've had people help me test this before on another ID. No one else in the history of ever has ever used this avatar on this ID but me. So, you know,
What is it? You.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Table.
Hello.
Greetings and salutations.
It's a
Hello,
table.
table.
It's me.
Hi,
And me.
Table.
And me. And me. And me. And me. Me.
Nacho, can I
More
flip
meat?
you? Please let me flip you.
So,
I'm not flip.
so yeah, this is my name. You probably recognize the base from, you know, if you've seen it around before. Mine's a little bit bigger. It's probably the most optimized one you'll run into flat out. I did a whole bunch of like work over several months with like retopologizing parts of it, in particular the inner stuff, re-UVing stuff, which I do want to do more work in. There were a few ideas as to how I can push this thing even further. But yeah, re-UVing it, making shader like nice. I stripped everything I didn't want or need, so it was like way less bloated. I don't like the tunnel thing with the music. If people keep asking me about that, I'm like, hell no. So you have different. I like doing gesture-based stuff because, you know, hand index and you just get used to it. It's easier. So you point to squint, you know, go into eyes closed, peace sign to do this, analog to control eyes going. This is all Avatars 3. I did this recently and it's like, ugh, Avatars 3 sucked, but you know, after a while it gets better. Rock and roll on this hand does
I'm
trans
your
flag. Rock and roll on this
master.
hand is an
I'm
MB
your
flag.
master now. Oh.
Ooh. You can combine.
Come here.
Feel
Come
like
here,
it.
boy. Come here.
Thumbs up is like, all right, yeah, you know. So you can sit here and it just can do all sorts of wacky gesture combinations. All very fun. Same dance stuff as before. I can toggle this thing. I can toggle this.
Your mics.
You've probably just already figured that out. Whatever. Disable.
No, I
locomotion is very
definitely
fun.
didn't figure it out.
That's a must. Fair enough. And then just all the same dances as before. Aside from that, it's not really too much else to say. I did like do some like really eldritch stuff with like reordering some vertices in order to be more compressible in geometric space. And stuff like that, but it's, you know, it's not my, I don't know.
Okay, well, you got 1 more minute.
Well, 1 more minute. Okay, so basically, here's the thing. I have this problem with all these people who enter portals by just twiddling their little thumbstick. Listen, you're not cool if you just go like, whoa, and you walk into the portal. You've got VR. You got space in front of you. You walk up to the portal. You just gotta.
Table, this isn't even kind of still for ranting. There's a question over here.
What's the question?
Me, I'm lazy. So when you're talking about optimizing your avatars and worlds, what programs are you using to measure the optimization and stats on these things? You know, because the VRChat one is not that efficient. How are you using it outside in Unity, or what programs do you use?
Well, yeah, like Unity and Blender. I do some stuff with RenderDoc and the Intel one, which I don't remember the name of right now. A couple different things. I like to do like deep dissection of this stuff, so I usually use those as like a post. Like, all right, I just want to really look into this, but no, yeah, just like Blender and Unity, lol. Like, for the most part, you just make number go down, make number less, and make number more similar to other numbers. And the more similar the numbers are, the better LZMA is able to take them and crunch them together. So, bingo.
Awesome.
That's the gist of it.
So, yeah, so you use like third-party programs to measure the frame time and jump.
Yeah. That's how we do my
That makes
benchmarks.
sense.
All very fun.
Yeah. Alright, well, thank you. Thank you, Table.
Heck yeah.
Wow. So next person, the actual last person up is G1 fam. Get up there.
Everybody. Thank you.
Time to make it
So shiny.
This is the G1.
Thank you.
What polish you
Hey
use?
guys,
Well,
I'm Sandal373. Wait, no, that's just what everyone sees when they see my avatar. Let's see, let's make this clonable. If anyone wants to clone it, it should be clonable. It's gonna get weird, get a bunch of meat in the crowd, but that's fine. Okay, so I made this a while ago.
Okay.
Character's called Nixie, named after the Nixie tubes in the chest. This is so weird seeing all of you out here. So yeah, usually I'm in VR, but not right now. So yeah, I basically made this because I wanted to get better at Unity constraints. The whole inner frame is just constraints, just lots and lots of constraints. Took a solid week to try and get them all to work. But hey, it worked, so you know, I'd say that was a success. It's using rare standard for the metal detectors I made in Substance Painter. I'm using silent cross tone for the glass because I was using her glass shader, but I discovered a bug in it where it creates nan-errors and it's really gloomy in some worlds. But I told her about it and she uploaded a new version yesterday or the day before, so I think it's fixed. The Nixie tubes on the chest actually show you the time since level load, so it's I think it's the seconds on the left hand side and then the minutes on the top right and then hours at the bottom. So yeah, you got some cool little gestures.
Take this one.
I got a VRC lens on there for anyone to take pictures. It's not gonna be public after the event, so it's fine. But yeah, if anyone has any cool questions about constraints, let me know afterwards. I'll do my best to answer. I managed to get the gears working properly basically just using gimbal lock on the rotation constraints intentionally so that they work. I only actually work up to a point, and then the gimbal lock forces them to rotate the other way. But since all the gears use that, they all suddenly rotate the other way. So it kind of doesn't look too bad, and it works okay.
I like the camera model.
Thank you. I modeled the camera because I wanted the camera to look like, you know, to match the model.
Yeah.
I tried to keep this medium so that I could use it during the Sunday community meetup event. So I ended up at like 69, like maybe 68k on the main body afterwards. So making like props for it was a struggle with the limit I had afterwards. But you know, I think I did okay.
Thank you.
Let's see what else we got.
How do you disable the camera?
You hold enable.
Just hold. Hover over the enable.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you have to hold it.
Weird.
Alright, let's move into another one. This is a slightly older avatar. Shout out to all my object heads out there.
Yeah, we started.
I think this one's also
I had
public.
a question. I
Yes,
had a
I'm
question.
Yes?
Love object heads.
First of all, I'm gonna say that I find it like really cool what you did with like the hands. Like you know, when you do like this thing, you can see that it like bounces back a little. That's like really cool. But anyway, I had one question. Do you need more? Oh my god! Do you need more halo power? Because you don't have the halo effect anymore, and I'm a little nervous here. What's happening?
Halo effect? What do you mean with the halo effect?
You don't remember the thing anymore. Okay, I'll tell you about it later.
Okay, talk after.
You rolled a mission?
So yeah, this one is older, also got VRC lens, made another camera for this one.
Wait, does it show when your
I
mic
got
is
some-
muted?
Yeah, if it
Oh.
uses the mute, the
That's
mute
cool.
parameter. So if you're muted, there's a mute icon on the screen. One thing that is interesting, if you look at me, hopefully this will work if you have my animations on, I can drop down a speaker, and then wherever I go, my voice will stay wherever the speaker is.
Ooh.
That's cool.
That's pretty cool.
Yes, it's a side effect of that drops nameplate. You have no idea how fun this is in Murder. Putting your voice in the basement and then just going around the map telling people to come in the basement. And they get so confused. The side effect is it only works once, because once you've done it to someone, they'll never trust you again.
Oh no!
But yeah, the concept for this one is by a guy called Psych323.
Oh yes.
He's on. He just does a lot of robots. Don't go on his Twitter if your mum's, looking over your shoulder on the computer. I'm just gonna say that. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's it. I've got some more stuff in the works. I promised that I can make things that aren't robots. I just really like making robots. My next model that I'm working on currently right now, I have literally ZBrush open, is not a robot. So I want to finish that in however many weeks that takes. I know, right? When I finish that in however many weeks that takes, I'll come back and I'll show it off, because it should have some fun.
Does the camera also have a different model on this one?
Yeah, I know, right?
Why did
Crazy.
Oh my god!
Crazy, huh?
Hey, Table, can you take out the
that's,
camera?
For the pog.
In the radio menu, go to Faces and then go to Pog. Just
Can you
Pog,
take out
Pog.
the camera?
Okay.
Wanna see the model?
You're beautiful.
What? The VRC lens
Getting
camera.
my favorites.
Oh yeah, it's nice. That's nice.
Oh my gosh,
It's
the
great.
bug.
It really is.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the
Yeah, man.
avatars.
I did.
I'll see y'all next month.
Beautiful, G1. You're beautiful.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Everybody got any questions? Feel free to come out to me. I don't mind. I'll answer anything if I can.
I guess you are my little pug champ.
Get through this on time.
Fox Slushy and the robot
prepare-
skills are my
let's
favorite.
prepare the
There we
drinks.
go.
You said you're sharing your world
Well,
camera?
thank you.
Which reminds me.
Thank you all for sharing for those of you who did.
Yes, I can't use
How
that
about
at
good
the time
photo?
right now.
Silence!
Thank you for
I guess for the next section, I would like to try the public showcase section where we share I guess an avatar we didn't create and is publicly available that might be interesting or of use to others. Whereas that portion had like a maximum of 15 minutes, this one's 5 since it's more about like just quick sharing, I guess. Guess we'll just see how it go. So whoever would like to share a public model, please step into the square. Those who don't, please step out of it. So table you. Okay. So I'm going to assume whoever is in the square now would like to share a public model.
Right, I'm gonna leave. I'm starting to get a headache. Just being in VR after such a long break. Oh, it's really getting. Yeah, bye G1. So I'm gonna go.
Goodbye.
Or just.
See ya.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm having a
Our
bad
community
day.
meetup is right now, so.
Yeah, me too.
You going?
Thank you, thank you. Have a nice day, those who are leaving.
Oh,
Is it just me or is the list broken now?
Before you leave.
Okay. Yeah. What's up?
I guess, how did that go so far? How's it going so far? Hey, yo, how's it going? How's this event going for you?
We're fucking
You were right. We need to circle our world.
What's up, dog?
We need something.
Okay, that was a lot of talking at once.
Not much. What's up with you?
Yeah, it would be better if there was something to circulate.
You also some optimized mirror, like you only see yourself in the mirror, stuff like that. If you can see avatar options.
Oh yeah, that would be a good idea.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Okay. Well, those who need to leave, get out of here. Oh, what's up?
Ribbon, seriously, so much freaking praise for you. I can see that you're so nervous, but you're doing amazing, and I am so proud of you right now. Like, seriously, fucking
Thank
hell,
you.
you're amazing. And
Yeah,
everyone,
when my headset crashed, I cried quite a bit.
I know. Look, fucking hell, Squid got you back over here, okay? Squid freaking.
Yeah,
did an
thank you,
amazing
Squid.
job as always.
Woo! Go Squid!
Seriously, your avatar's amazing. Hopefully, next time I have my avatar ready. Actually, I'm working on something that G1's avatar happens to look very alike, which is pretty interesting. But yeah, I'm gonna go now. Seriously, amazing. Hopefully, this is gonna continue. I really love it. And yeah, bye everyone. I need to go get a painkiller. So bye.
Bye. Alright, so,
Is the
oh,
list
gosh.
also
That's
broken
not-
for you?
Yeah, the list is broken, so I'll just take a photo of you guys.
Make sure to get my good side.
No, I won't. I refuse.
Yo, dude.
Yeah, I think that photo worked. So, I guess I'll go as an example of showing like a public avatar. This is one that everyone has seen around, and it's one.
Oh my god, I had the exact same avatar!
Look at me. I'm a bony boy. Yeah. So it's just got simple.
Isn't it?
It's just got simple gestures to enable like nice shading stuff to test like a world out junk. It's pretty handy for when you're trying to figure out light probes and reflection probes and all that junk. And yeah, it's like just one of two public avatars at my house, so I don't have much to speak about other than it being a very nice tool. And that's about it for me sharing a public avatar. Whoa, indeed. Can I get a whoa? Yeah. I guess since the Otter had shared like their like a modification of an avatar that's publicly available, I guess this would be a much more fitting time to do so. And like if you have models that are public, maybe I don't know. Well, let's try it. See how it goes. So Dragonos, Table, Salbug, Tori, and Pete will show public, I guess. Table, you first. Get up there.
Oh, okay.
Go. Be right back.
Alright, people, so, you know, I've got this, snazzy, public avatar. It's pretty cool. You know, something about, you know, the fashion,
no, come on.
right? You know, I just think that this avatar just purely
this one.
encapsulates what I like to see out of out of VRChat avatar. Solid gold. We got the bronze. I got the drip.
13 million points.
I've got. Oh, look at this thing. Can this even tell the time? I don't even know. That's how expensive it is. I don't even know if this thing tells the time. Or this one. I got 2 of them and they don't even work.
What
That's
does your
how
cap
lavish
say?
I am. There we go. We got the solid gold, the whole silver.
Jeez.
I have.
Please be patient. I have autism.
900 meshes.
Oh my
I
god.
can do. I can.
1200 material slots.
How is this useful?
I can.
Take a guess at where most of the polygon count is.
Yeah, no, see, I got the, there we go, I got the piss saber.
Oh yeah, the lightsaber that you render over.
See that right there? You see that little skull? Wanna know how many tries that little skull is?
Probably like
Too
1500.
many. You don't.
500. 2 million or something.
Look at that.
Now you think I'm joking. But this thing right here, this is a solid bench. This is a great stress test. You want to put like 1 or 2 to get your friends, clone 5 of them, clone this avatar, sit in your world. Boom, solid stress test, good for performance. If your world runs okay with this thing in it, it will run okay with most things. You're welcome.
Hold on, I gotta check this out. What is this fucking abomination? Oh. It doesn't even show me the fucking.
Might not show, depending on the shader.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how
Doesn't
great it
show.
is. It doesn't work with projectors. It doesn't work with stencil
Hey,
stuff.
the cap
because
worked.
It's that
The cap
cursed,
worked.
baby.
God.
Is it moral that do not work? Well,
The shoes
I'm
work.
kind of worried about the fact that the shoes look like
Yeah,
a fucking
shoes.
X-ray and I can't see a mesh. That scares me.
Because
Yeah,
I am
shoes are right.
invisible. I'm unstoppable. You cannot beat me. Okay, you can't beat me.
You cannot scan me.
No, I know. I
It's
do
over 9,000.
apologize. I know that sometimes my jokes may fall a little flat on deaf ears.
I know this.
But it's okay because
Yeah, this is in full body.
So talented.
This will not work in full body.
You're beautiful.
No, that's bot.
It's like
Thank you, Taylor.
it's funny. It's funnier in half body. I swear.
Yeah, buddy.
I'm done.
Yeah, thank you, Table, for showing those wacky effects. Shadow River is it.
Okay. So, I wanted to kind of show. You might guys see this in the virtual market, but aside of doing serious stuff, I also kind of helping out with Mokuri community. So, yeah, Mokuri is a collaboration between the Hikik, the creators, the creators of Virtual Market, and Akito Tsukushi, the creator, author of Fate and Abyss. So, yeah, and it's kind of like the whole its entire project. They started by releasing this model. By the way, designs are made by Akito Tsukushi. He doesn't model it. There's some other people that modeled it. And the idea of Mokuri project is to create like a universe in VR. So people can like they started by releasing this model, so everybody can create their own avatar based on it. And by lore, you kind of becoming part of the world. Yeah. And that's all explanation why Mokuri is here and stuff like that in different world, because it's part of like entire VR universe and Mokuri world is part of it. And yeah, it's like all like community driven. Everybody can create like a lot of content to it. Yeah, worlds, avatars, and stuff like that. Aside of Mokuri, by the way, Lesson Mokuri is free. There's also let's start with Nomi maybe. There's also paid premium models. They're quite expensive, $150 if you're really into Mokuri project. This is Nomi. Yeah, you can also sample. And the avatar I'm using is actually Hochumi. It's also part of Mokuri project, which is the bird thing. Yeah. And if you're interested with more of it, then let me show you. Where is it? This is my Mokuri, by the way. That's a Mokuri. Before I got Hochimi. Yeah. We have a meetup next weekend. If you're interested in more, we actually, because it was mainly like Japanese for a long time, and not much people English. We kind of started building English community like in April around that time. So there's a lot of Japanese content, and one of missions of this meetup is to translate all the content. We have like translating everything. There's also manga being released. We actually translate also manga that being released and stuff like that. Yeah, and here we got, if you're interested, yeah, Blessa Mokuri is completely free. You can download it, play around. Yeah, and and then do whatever you want. You can also make public avatars, which is kind of rare for Japanese models, because it's free. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
Thank you for sharing, Shadow River.
Yeah. What I'm gonna say about this?
Wow. The next person to show is Peep.
Oh, that's me. Hold on.
Yo, Peep.
Go Pete.
Yo, I am incredibly biased because my friend made this, but it's a really good flying model.
Oh, I've seen that before.
The colliders. Silence! The colliders are strapped to the head, so essentially, if you get in the air, you fly wherever you look. So if I look up, I start flying up. It's a bit janky when you try looking down, but
goodbye.
Yeah, it's just
I can check this.
really good flying model, and you don't need to
Client
jump.
user.
So if you're in a jumpless world, just get off the ground and you can fly. Get off me.
Nah, I'm taking a flight here.
We need Sam defenses.
Shake him off. What?
Yeah.
Sam defenses.
This is Sam defenses.
Okay, surface.
There's a cheat on it as well, but cheats don't work in Udon apparently, because Udon stinks. Ha. Doesn't. Just kidding. Any questions? That's about it, really.
Thank you for sharing, Peep.
What's your... Hey, I have a question.
Yeah?
What's your favorite kind of cheese?
That's a really good, whatever they throw on the pizzas, because, like, you know, when you're eating the pizza, and there's, like, a lot of cheese on there.
Okay, this isn't a food meetup. Get off the stage.
But what if there's a pizza avatar with it?
The next person is Salbug.
The bug of Sal.
Hello, everyone. I'm Salbug, and I have several avatars to show off. First, I'll start off with a finger. I'm gonna make sure nothing is up. If you want, this is an avatar by Polygon Share. It's a work in progress, and it's still a work in progress. You can neat HUD. You can disable and child sample or capacity.
Oh, jeez.
Fortunately,
oh god, the
there's a bit of like bitch with loading.
What?
It's okay. It's okay. Just give us a moment.
Everything is fine.
Wait, what? That was all
Once all the grunting and moaning is done.
The audio sources?
Oh yeah, it's what the hell?
Alright,
this is cute.
Okay.
I would like
If you look
this.
to your expressions menu, you have HUD submenu and skin as well, so you can. Okay. Okay. But yes, you have multiple options for different texture swap, material swap. And let's see. Expressions. You also have double fist. Is claw. There you go.
Woo!
But yeah, this is a neat work in progress by Polygon Share, and I figured I'd show it off as well. Right.
Yeah,
Let's
that's
see.
really nice.
Anyone familiar with Greyliff and should know or might know he recently made a avatar tributes to Daft Punk. These are his good versions. I don't have his other versions, which are a little bit less momentum, have more animations. But this is it for meetups like this. This is the guy version if you prefer guy, or if you and they're good in full body as well, so you fancy. And for the expressions, they're the same, but you can toggle the helmet on and off. You can change stoic expression and emotes. You got a lot of emotes. You have let's see harder. You got top lock, infectious. A lot of some menus for emotes. Yeah, that is for the Daft Punk. Very nice. He did a good job with replicating the hands. Probably my favorite version I've seen of VRChat so far. Alright, let's see. There you are. This one come up is by
We have 1 more minute.
1 minute. Okay. This one is one that Jet Dog's work on. Well, he got off of Sketchfab, bought off of Sketchfab to just touch it up a bit. This one you can have a gun. Oh, comes with a gun so you can shoot. Oh, there you go. Come on, you can have options like get a HUD as well, tail speed, and for the armor you can turn the chest armor and suit armor on and off, as well as hue shift. Back to there. As well as saturation, and it also has motion control. So where is it? There you are. Look motion, so you can have movement of disabled, jump disabled, and landing disabled, as well as let's see, and custom. So if you want to Gmod dance, you can also adjust the speed or go as fast as you want. And as I like to put it, you can go into Beyblade mode.
Beyblade, let it rip.
Just a few I wanted to show off. Yeah.
Woo! Thank you, Salvar. Thank you for sharing us those. My favorite of those were the HUDs. I'm definitely going to make something like that for myself. Finally, the last person to show off a public model will be Tori.
Oh no. It's a good opportunity for shameless self-promotion of stuff I wasn't able to show earlier. I do have a good chunk of public stuff I can show off. 2 of them random, maybe I'll show some friend stuff too. I haven't fully decided yet. Where's it sitting? Unrelated to the other stuff I'm going to show. This is a Midna I've been meaning to make public for 2 years. Well, it is public, but I haven't put it in the world yet because I've been lazy and haven't updated the world for 2 years. So, that was a lot of work back at the time. Nanny. So yeah, if anyone wants a good Midna avatar, there's this. Will hopefully be publicly available in the world at some point in the future. What else did I have? Mostly just the other has-been stuff that I wasn't able to show earlier. Too many menus. I actually just reworked this guy. I need to update it. But he's got some cool stuff. With the stand down expressions, the normal jig. I already showed the snake. This guy's a little buggy. I need to fix his cigarette. Or just outright remove it, one or the other. I don't know where it's showing for you guys. If at all.
That looked a bit weird.
You mean like the smoke effect?
Yeah.
Smoke effect?
I've been told how to fix it multiple times, but I'm lazy.
Oh, this one has the
So-
arm
It's out of
system
your hand
too.
now. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's. Yeah.
It's a little offset.
So, more work needs to go into him.
Is this like a has-been character?
That's a has-been character, yeah. And now I'm getting to the hell of a bus stuff, because that's the other side of that list. Everything I'm showing here is in the publicly available in the world. A lot of people are surprised how tall this guy actually is.
That is pretty tall.
Yeah, that's to scale. I made sure. There was a lot of research that went into that.
Oh, a tail movement thingy.
Oh yeah, I implemented the tail movement onto the imps here. That's a fun thing to have. Moxie, I'm actually quite fond of this one expression.
That's pretty good.
Expressed great disgust. This guy was actually a bit of work to make working in here, because when this model was provided for me, the rig was a nightmare designed for Unreal Engine in ways I don't understand. I don't know how they built the back to neck area, but I had to pretty much completely rebuild it. It was an experience. And there's still like some bugs as a result of that. His head kind of does some funky stuff when you're looking around.
Yeah, when you move as well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
doesn't seem to know how to handle the animation.
Fortunately, he slouches a lot, and it kind of looks as intended, so I don't need to worry about it too much. That's pretty much all the has-been hell of a stuff we got right now, other than what I showed earlier. We're always trying to add new stuff as models I don't find disgusting turn up. Here's something completely unrelated that is public, and I made it one day out of boredom. I don't know who would be interested in this. I've never seen anyone else with a model like this in here, though, so...
Oh my god.
What was the name of the animation?
Extreme.
I need to add the emote to it.
syndrome.
Big, long legs.
Long chestbone.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Speak up, don't be sheepish.
Don't be sheepish, yes. That's pretty much all my public stuff, other than what I already showed earlier in my own thing. So... Yay!
Thank you for sharing 3.
Yep. Woo! Thank you.
Wahoo! And that concludes the Avatar Roundup. Yeehaw!
Yeehaw.
Oh yeah, group photo would be cool. Yo, get up here. Let's do a group. Well, yeah. Get up here. Let's do a group photo. I guess whoever wants to take a photo, feel free to.
Let me set my camera up.
Yeah, I guess I should just end the stream now, right?
Get it out of here. Get it gone. Ew. Go. End it now.
Yeah.
If you'd like to,
Well,
feel free to keep it going.
Well, like, could keep it going until we're completely done here.
If only my PC didn't shit itself.
Well,
Okay, this should be fine.
I still have something else I'd like to say, but whatever. Group photo
Okay,
time.
then I'm gonna keep it on ribbon.
photo.
For you.
Say it after you have photographic evidence that everyone is
Alright,
here.
let me get into position. Right here. Alright, here we go.
Cheese.
I'll take 2 more.
Brains. What's some of the...
Alright, 1 more.
Yeah.
Say grab a pass.
Dynamic bones.
Dynamic bones.
There we go.
Grab pass.
Drip beta. Drip
I'll go ahead and
beta.
post that in there. Hickey.
Every Japanese have one sense of group photo. Yeah.
Alright, good photo, guys.
Anybody taking
Wahoo.
finished?
Okay, now everyone don't be close to the table.
Alright. Now everybody get down. Get off the stage. Get down.
You can't.
But I like it up here.
Really got hurt.
Any feedback about the event? Anything that could be better, or anything that you did not like?
Rules need to be adjusted, but I think that's a discussion for like sometime in Discord channel.
Yeah, I've never really done an event, so I don't really know how it goes.
And I gave my mirror idea.
Yeah, a mirror for this kind of event would probably be good.
What would you like to see?
A better world.
Well, yeah, I'll definitely make a world with the suggestions that I was given. That seems simple enough. What are some things that you would recommend, BGR?
I would say we go and discuss this in Discord, because this, like, right now is not the kind of situation, it's not the kind of place to brainstorm things. Like, this needs time. Just like, I think AT Meetup also had people thinking about the rules.
Yeah, but if there was anything like you had on your mind right now, feel free to say anything.
I'll talk to you later.
I think this is the perfect time while we're all here at the event.
Yeah. Yeah, I also
something to
feel...
say on my mind, but it's world related. Goddamn, when do we get fucking not the root bond, the he-born parenting to the seeds?
What?
Yeah, you know, like in all the normal games, you're parented by your hips. So you have to set the version for the hips, not the leg bone. It's something that has to do with area scaling.
Hey guys, let's keep stuff on topic. Is there any feedback for the event?
Yeah. That's not about the event.
I think we should, like earlier on, if you're gonna, basically advertise for someone, then there should be like a, they should move that to the second half, like you said earlier on. I think that's a good idea. I think it's good to make that clear.
I didn't think about it at the beginning, so once that happened, I was like, oh, it's a good win. It's a good thing to catch, I guess.
I think over time we figure out things how this should look like. I think.
Yeah. There's going to be like presentation conventions that'll come up over time as more people bother to show up and actually. We'll get there. We'll get to the point where we know exactly what people are generally going to say, whether people are going to be like, all right, so I want everyone to clone me right now, or please don't clone me, but I just want to show this thing, or etc.
The community meetup.
Yeah, totally.
Like, keep in mind, like, where we're at with the community meetup now is like 3 years, right? So like, we've had 3 years to change and polish and be like, this works, this doesn't work. So we're gonna have to go through all those growing pains again with this event.
I'd say for like first time event, I think it went pretty well.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think it went really well though. Like, this actually feels really fun. I can't wait for next week.
Yeah,
I'm coming back.
Thank you for putting it on.
Dragonos, you're breaking up quite a bit. Alright, is Dragonos breaking up for anybody else?
Yeah.
I can't even hear a heavy voice. Like,
Yeah, I mean, the event went pretty smoothly and feels pretty natural because I just took the template that the community meetup made. Squid helped out quite a bit. So definitely got a good job to start. Honestly, I'm glad there wasn't a lot of people because then I would have been more nervous. And I don't know, this wasn't the right world for it. It was just more of like it works. And
yeah.
Hey, you get the stuff somewhere.
Oh, we can hear you now.
Yeah.
Like we need
Yeah,
someone
we
that
can hear you
streams
now.
every week. Okay, yeah, we need someone that streams every time this event
That's
happens.
what I'm thinking about doing after
People,
this
yeah.
time, because I'm just like, might as well.
Time to become a streamer.
Didn't really get to start the stream before you had already ended your first segment, Ribbon.
Yeah.
To go be toxic
Yeah.
about
But then you should use YouTube, Nasha.
Yeah, I was about to, but it said you gotta wait 24 hours.
Okay, yeah. Just upload it to this one, because Twitch weirdness for that.
I will upload it to YouTube.
You mean like stream the event so that other people
stream the event.
see it when
So that people outside the event can see it, and maybe we get then more people who accidentally stumble upon it.
I see.
Yeah,
totally.
I'm basically gonna stream it each month.
I don't stream myself.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But aren't you a
Someone tweets it, I'll retweet.
Yeah, but I don't have the bandwidth to send. Shut up, table.
Yeah.
Hey, Ribbon, don't worry, I'll be your personal streamer. Oh.
Thank you. Just follow me around. Okay. Is there any more feedback? No. Okay. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming to the Avatar Roundup. Yeehaw.
Yeah.
Time for the after party.
Stick now.
Yeah, I'll see you guys home Discord.
Yeah. So I guess next first Saturday again. Does like a monthly thing seem fine? Is it too long?
Keep it monthly for now.
Fine. Yeah, for now it's monthly. I would keep it at
The more people will
Okie
come,
dokie.
we can be frequently more.
I would just keep it monthly by now, and then we can change in the future if it.
Yeah, bi-monthly could be cool, but maybe that's something to discuss next month.
Yeah.
Once we have more of the show.
I was gonna.
Bi-monthly as in twice a month.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's bi-weekly. Twice a month.
You're right.
Oh, it is. Oh.
Yeah, it's bi-weekly. So yeah.
Different
Guys, let's do it fortnightly.
Bi-monthly twice.
It's fortnightly, exactly.
Fortnightly?
Yeah.
Fortnightly. No, I'm not saying that this is... No.
I'm having deja vu. I feel like I had this conversation before.
Yeah, we should say,
Yeah,
instead of
fortnightly.
saying every 2 weeks, we should say each fortnight. 'cause that's cool.
You're banned from this event for saying that.
I'm flossing. Look, I'm flossing.
You really want me to
Okay.
play it? You really want
Thank you.
Become
Thank you
pink
all for
table. Become
This was
pink.
cool.
You did a great job.
Thank you.
I mean, like, I'm more interested in this than committing that.
That took like 2.5 hours. That's cool.
It's not bad.
So the usual.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Can I say something?
Yeah. What's kind of someone?
What's up, table?
Everyone who showed an avatar is amazing and beautiful.
No, you're
Okay.
breathtaking.
All of you. No, you're breathtaking.
What about
Nuh-uh.
You're
Nuh-uh, get up here, come
breathtaking.
on, come on.
You're breathtaking.
You're breathtaking.
I literally
No,
just
you-
threw Squiz.
You're breathtaking.
Oh.
Aww.
Big
I'm so sorry if that was loud. I'm sorry.
Dude, Snip, you okay? My God, you look past that.
Snip's gone.
Who did that? Who did that? Who did that?
I'm napping.
Let me help Fat Albert up.
I saw a beach ball.
Snip.
Yeah, they fixed Beach Ball. This is the best update ever.
No, that's what I should have spent my minute rant on. Alright, so, okay, alright, I understand you all think you're funny. I understand you all think you're clever.
Of course.
Take my beach ball.
Beach ball's back, baby.
Beach ball.
Alright, here's a public avatar show off. Let's do this. It doesn't work in full body. Whatever. Which one? There we go.
Oh god! This is beautiful.
Here on the
my favorite public avatar. IK benchmark. I'm a big fan of IK benchmark. I use it every day.
Table, excuse me, how?
What?
Did nobody else see what Table was doing, or was it just me?
What are you talking about?
Beach balls? You like beach balls?
Beach balls? This is the avatar, never mind.
Thank you.
I will place down a I am just a humble man, single beach ball.
We lost VRChat's biggest
No,
insight.
you get the whole
I'm
thing.
upset. This thing is
You get
not
the whole
full
thing.
body.
You're Russian? You get the whole thing. No.
Slower side.
No, thanks for the Did you think I was...
Table breaking VR chat.
Ribbons over there in the crowd.
It wouldn't be the first time I completely break VRChat. I won't blame you.
No.
130 players. There we go. Right.
Wait, is that collide? Wait, is this collide? Oh wait, collide is your menu. Okay, nice. Here we go.
I'm not sure if it should be a permanent feature. I could add that nose.
That way it looks like, thank you.
Yeah.
Because that's really all you get for being the owner.
Hell yeah, robot game.
The best way to do Vikings on a robot is to make the
Yeah, I wasn't able to focus on everybody. I was just kind of like panicking a bit.
Your base is really good.
It's okay. Yeah, I'm really happy with that.
Don't worry, events are a mess.
Beautiful stream ending. Wow.